on May the 6th of 2013. We started Cancer Action New York, me and this guy right here, Lou Shepard. We're the co-founders of Cancer Action New York. We started Cancer Action New York in January of 2000. It's a millennial baby. We are millennial people. We want great change. We started Cancer Action New York because there's too much cancer in St. Lawrence County. There's too much cancer in New York State. There's too much cancer in the USA. There's too much cancer in Canada. There's too much cancer in Mexico. Too much cancer in the world. And there's one reason for that and one reason alone. Too much money under the control of the corporate people that poisoned all of us with benzene and formaldehyde, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PCBs, dioxins, brominated flame retardants. That's the truth of this situation. We're here to deal with one little piece of that. It's called fracking, hydraulic fracturing, high volume hydraulic fracturing. It's the way the dirty corporations get the dirty fuel out of our beautiful earth. They do it with chemicals, they do it with diesel trucks, they do it with tanks that evaporate chemicals, they do it with horizontal drilling, they do it with all this terrible stuff, the many, many chemicals they pump into the earth. We gotta do something about that. I'm for stopping shale gas and stopping shale oil. It's the shale deposits deep in the earth, the pockets in the shale that hold the gas and the oil, the last of the fossil fuels that the chemical corporations and the petro corporations, the oil and gas companies and the chemical companies, they all want it. Think about it. What is the feedstock for the chemical companies? What's the feedstock for poison? What's the feedstock for PCBs, brominated flame retardants? There's a history here. That feedstock is oil. Persistent organic pollutants, that means carbon. Organic is carbon. Think about it another way. Persistent oil pollutants. It's all about oil, the greedy oil companies. We're in a bad situation right now when George Bush and the Halliburton boys and all those bad actors have so much power, did that, made it so it was legal, according to their rules, again, according to their laws, to do the fracking for gas and oil in our country. It's ruining our country. The fracking for oil out in North Dakota, I was out there last spring. It's a horrible mess. All the diesel trucks going back and forth on the roads. It's just plain dangerous being on those roads, let alone breathing the shit that comes out of their exhaust pipes. And then it's not the end of it. Then they pump the poison chemicals into the earth along with a huge amount of clean water. Then these chemicals come back up with more chemicals that were in the earth already. It's this thing of crazy, greedy people doing something you'd never do to your mother. Yet it's our mother, the earth, they're doing it to. And the only way we can deal with that is we stop them. They're not going to stop unless we, the people of America, stop them. You don't stop them. If you don't stop them, they probably won't stop from me. I'm going to try to stop them. I'm all about stop shale gas and stop shale oil. I was out in Montana. That's where I went after North Dakota. We're fracking for oil out of Montana. Fracking for oil right along Glacier National Park. Fracking for oil on the Assiniboine and Sioux reserves. Fracking for oil on the Blackfeet reserves. Fracking up Montana, and it's a terrible thing, and we shouldn't let them do it. It's up to you. He and I are doing something about it. Only when you guys start doing something about it will it change. When it's not enough. There's a lot of people. There's lots of people that love oil, love gas. Entergy, the corporation that loves oil and gas. Enbridge, big pipeline company. That's a company that loves oil and gas. Monsanto loves oil and gas. Look at their feedstock for their chemicals. Dow loves oil and gas. That's where they get the feedstock for their chemical production. There's a history here. We know this. We know the corporations use chemicals carelessly. They manufactured and distributed PCBs from the 1930s to the 1970s. It's 40-some years they did that. And now the mainstream animal products, part of the food supply, contaminated with PCBs and dioxins and flame retardants and Myrex and toxaphene, to the point where WHO says don't eat that stuff. Don't eat that contaminated animal fat. But no, we don't hear that from our good old USA government. It's controlled by the companies that did it. Controlled by Monsanto, controlled by Dow. You know what? Yeah, frack Monsanto. There's a lady that knows what she's talking about. We all need to join forces. It's all of us against the corporations. We have the earth as our kind of like unifying mother issue. We have the love of public health. We have the kids. We have the dogs and cats and our grandmothers and our fathers and our mothers and us. Me, you, him. We have all that in common. It draws us together. We don't have to be afraid. We don't have to worry about the creepy, no good government, military, police, whatever, call them. They want us to be afraid, but we don't have to be afraid. We, in numbers, say to them, get lost. We're the power. We're the United States of America. You don't own us. You don't tell us what to do. You don't give us a bad time for speaking the truth and trying to bring great change. It'll protect everybody. State police, stand down. FBI, stand down. CIA and FBI and XYZ and PCB, stand down. We're going to do this because it's the right thing to do. My name is Hassig. I represent Cancer Action New York. We're here to bring a revolution. It's not good enough just to do politics. I like politics. It's okay. I've done some politics. It doesn't really feel all that satisfying. What time it feels satisfying is what you're thinking about it, and you're thinking, and yes, the politics together with revolution. We do a revolution, then we have publicly financed election campaigns. It's all different. Just like that, it's all different. The good people get elected, and they'll never get elected until we do a revolution. Do a revolution, the non-violent mother of all revolutions, beautiful, global, spiritual, environmental revolution. Do it for the people, do it for the sky, do it for the earth, do it for the food, and our minds, and our health, and do it for the people that died of cancer and the people that had to suffer so much. We can do it. I believe in Canton College. You can do it. Let's do it. Woo!